All right, guys. Wanted to make this quick video just to remind you of some things. Told you I wasn't going to be here today. So first thing is we're working on a mystery grid. These mystery grids, it's a grid drawing that's kind of scrambled up. And then you're going to get one of these papers and you are going to reassemble the picture drawing one square at a time. Now, there are two different size grids. This first one is A through H, and then it's 1 through 10. Then there's a second size. The second size is A through I and 1 through 12. So what's going to happen is you're going to randomly get one of these two papers, either the A through I or the A through H. And then you're going to try to find a picture that will fit on this grid. Now, what I did is I labeled them here at the bottom. Some of them say I-12, and some of them will say H10. And what that is, that's the last letter and the last number. So make sure that whatever you're drawing is matching your grid to that mystery grid, to the reference picture. So like, for example, this one, which is H10. If I got this paper, boom, and I selected this one, which is I-12, it's not gonna fit because they're two different sizes. So you need to make sure that this matches this. So with H, H10, I wanna make sure it matches down here, H10. If it doesn't match, you can either trade someone paper or you can go find another reference sheet that matches your grid, okay? So these lamination sheets, they are a class set, so please don't write on them. I laminate them so we can use them throughout the day. Just, do your best. I know sometimes it's kind of hard when you can't write on your references, but for today, since it's a class set, please don't write on these. And I kind of wanted to look over this, which was the instructions of the book, which I think is some pretty good stuff. It says mystery grid. Draw the individual squares in the appropriate spaces to reassemble the image. It says complete the squares in order as they appear. If one attempts to draw A1 first, for example, the search is a waste of time. There is nothing in A1, so the square is not depicted. Completed squares can be marked off. So just what they're saying is, if in the drawing there's nothing in that square, like let's say that B2, there's nothing in there, it's not gonna be here. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you can do, which I think is smart, is look for the easiest squares. So if you're having trouble, go through here and see which ones are the easiest ones. Like this one, B5, that one's pretty easy to draw. Draw it. Look, C4 is just like a little half circle with a little white mark there. Draw that one. Look through there and see which ones are the easiest ones, and maybe that'll help you start filling it in and you can tell what it is. So it says here, consider not shading or filling in the solid areas as the squares are drawn, drawing only the outlines. And then this will make corrections much easier. So that's kind of smart, If you are gonna shade it in, shade it lightly. What I would like to do, if it was me drawing this, I would do it in pencil, lightly. And once I know where everything's at, then I would take like a marker and shade it in with marker. Not necessarily black and white, you can pick any other color, but that way it'll make it pop out more. And then the last thing it says that I really like, it says it's helpful to draw lightly. This way corrections are much easier. Remember, draw light until it's right. Just in case you have to correct anything, then you won't mess up or have like some really dark lines that you can't erase or still see a ghost line for. So this is what we're working on. Like I said, there's 10 different pictures. They're just random pictures. Half of them are the H10 size, half of them are the I-12 size. So make sure this matches whatever grid paper you got so it fits, and then we'll go from there. With the short classes we have, I don't expect you guys to finish this entirely. So just do as much as you can. And then tomorrow for our warm up, I will give you time to finish this, okay? So that's what you need to work on. Hope you guys have a great day. And just at the end of class, we are gonna turn these in. Just remember, when you have a paper in my class, whatever paper you're working on, whenever you put your name on it, you turn it over. Bottom right-hand corner, you put your name, and you put a big number for whatever period you're in. So I'm just gonna put a number 3 for third period. If you're in fourth period, put a 4. If you're in seventh period, put a 7. So name and what class is it from. And then you can either turn it in, or if you wanna keep it in your portfolio, keep it in your portfolio. Leave the references on the table because the next class will use them, and we will continue these tomorrow. All right? So you guys have a good one. See you tomorrow.